Hello, everyone. Welcome to the Write Ambitions podcast, where I discuss word usage, grammar, writing, and editing. I'm your host, Jenny Watts. Thanks for tuning in. In the last episode, I talked about hiring a book coach and having accountability. Accountability with your writing to make sure that you achieve your goals. What good is your idea if it never leaves your head, right? So in that same vein of accountability, I'd like to talk to you today about writing and ways you can keep yourself on track. I'm talking about building your writing habit. I mean, it sounds easy enough. You sit down at your computer and start typing, right? Wrong. Every day is a different day with different obligations and challenges, and sometimes the inspiration just isn't there to sit down and write. So you skip a day, and then another, and then another, and it's a snowball effect. So pretty soon, 6 months have gone by, and you haven't even written enough for a blog post, let alone a manuscript. So that's why building your writing habit is important. Writing is a muscle. You have to exercise it on a regular basis to make it stronger, just like cardio or weight training. If you slack off working out or running for a couple of days, you feel it. And when you resume your activity, it may be a little harder. It may hurt a little more than usual. And it may take longer to run those 3 miles than it once did. So your writing muscle is actually the same way. The less you use it, the harder it becomes to get your words down on paper. It may take 3 times as long to write 500 words. Conversely, the more you use your writing muscle, the easier writing becomes. You can get those words out of your head and onto the page. And you can write even if you're not feeling that inspired. And you can write more words in a day than you thought possible. That sounds pretty amazing, right? So how do you build your writing muscle? What's that workout routine look like? Just like any other exercise routine, there's no one size fits all. There's no one right way to do it. What works for one person may not work for the next. So you have to try some different exercises to figure out what works for you. So here are some exercises you can try to start building your writing muscle. The first one is journaling. Take 10 minutes every morning and write in a journal. Set the timer on your phone or your egg timer or whatever, and just write with a pen and paper. Write about anything. Your thoughts on what you want to accomplish that day, the weird dream you had the night before, the way you're feeling. Just write. And those 10 minutes actually go by pretty quickly. And when the 10 minutes are up, stop. You can finish the sentence you're writing, but that's it. Just stop after 10 minutes are up, and then get on with your day. Another thing you can try are daily writing prompts. You can check out any number of websites or social media sites like Twitter to get daily writing prompts. Seriously, just Google daily writing prompts and you'll get a zillion options. Daily writing prompts can be anything from one sentence that you have to build on, like she opened the door and screamed, to take the last thing you Googled, no, not the daily writing prompt search, and use it to kill off a character. So daily writing prompts will help you get in the habit of writing and will help get your creative juices flowing. Another thing you can try are word counts. Create a schedule that maps out a certain number of words you want to commit to writing every day. Start small. Maybe you want to have 1,000 words written by the end of the week. So your schedule could look something like this. Monday, write 150 words. Tuesday, write 250 words. Wednesday, write 300. Thursday, write 100. Friday, write 200. Okay, so now here's the trick. On Monday, when you're scheduled to write 150 words, only write 150 words. That means you stop mid-sentence if you have to. Don't write 151 words. Don't write 149 words. Write 150 words only. Then do the same thing each following day with whatever word count you've assigned for that day. For the second week, up your word counts for each day, and pretty soon you'll be in a regular routine where you'll write a lot more than 150 words a day. And something else you can do is create time limits. So create a schedule like you did for your word counts. Only block out certain times for each day for writing. So you're time blocking. You can set the same time every day, say from 8 to 9 a.m., or pick different times each day, 8 to 9 a.m. on Monday, 2 to 3 p.m. on Tuesday, whatever. The key words here are time blocking. That hour, hour and a half, or 2 hours you set aside for writing must be used for writing. Don't schedule anything else during those times. Don't revise your schedule if someone suddenly wants to have a Zoom meeting with you. Sorry, you're busy. Treat it like you're in a mandatory meeting and use that time to write. Don't limit yourself to a certain number of words. Just write for the entire time you set aside. So those are 4 different exercises you can try to help build your writing muscle. You can journal every day for 10 minutes. You can use daily writing prompts to get your creative juices flowing. You can create a schedule of daily word counts or a schedule of time blocks. Try every one of those and see what works for you. It takes time to build a habit, so keep at it every day for 30 days and then see where you're at. And if you need other tips on writing, check out my other podcast episodes and don't forget to subscribe. You can also reach out to me on my website, writeambitions.com, to schedule a time to chat about your writing or editing project. That's all for now. Thanks for joining me today, and I'll see you next time.